I speak plainly. The number one advantage veterans gain is access. Access to affordable healthcare, access to welcoming communities, access to safer, calmer days after service. That access reshapes life. It makes routines lighter wallets, steadier evenings quieter. Today, I will show you 7 places where that advantage becomes real everyday benefits for veterans relocating in 2026. Picture this: wide areas of coastlines, quiet beaches at sunrise, tree-lined neighborhood avenues, modern retirement life, people smiling over coffee. The camera glides over Portuguese plazas, Spanish promenades, Mexican seaside towns, Costa Rican rainforests, Panamanian cityscapes, Malaysian islands, Andean highland villages. Calm, inspiring cinematic footage and relaxed daily life scenes. This is a 9-minute documentary with smooth transitions, animated rankings, and modern infographic overlays. We'll show maps and flags as each country is introduced, clean infographics comparing cost of living, healthcare, safety, community, weather, quality of life, duration and pacing, steady, informative, cinematic. I begin in Portugal. It often tops lists for veterans, lower living costs in smaller cities, strong public health care, a measured, kind pace of life. Porto Algarve's quieter towns, public hospitals, quality private clinics, veterans who use VA benefits and international insurance often find that Portugal stretches retirement income further without sacrificing medical access. Walk through a local mercado in a mid-sized city. You'll see the blend of tradition and modern convenience. Public healthcare is accessible and clinics are well staffed, while private care remains affordable for elective services and faster appointments. Safety is notable. Portugal consistently ranks high in global safety indexes, and neighborhoods feel secure even at twilight. This matters when you value evening walks and a sense of community vigilance. Residency pathways matter. D7 visa, non-habitual resident tax options, and resident permits are all routes veterans explore. There are also expat and veteran-specific communities that help newcomers navigate banking, housing, and public services. Language is approachable. English is widely spoken in urban centers and the tourism-driven south, making the transition gentler. Cafes, Fado coastal festivals, mild winters and comfortable summers mean you can garden, walk, and travel without extremes of temperature. The food is healthy, Mediterranean influence, and markets brim with fresh produce at fair prices. For veterans seeking value with cultural depth, Portugal pays dividends in daily life. Spain offers a Mediterranean dream with practical foundations, affordable coastal towns, a strong public healthcare system, communities that welcome retirees with active social lives. In cities like Valencia and Malaga, public hospitals deliver comprehensive care while private clinics provide quick elective services. Veterans find that Spain's healthcare quality and accessibility give confidence in choosing long-term residence. The cost of living varies widely. Bustling Madrid will cost more than a smaller Andalusian town, yet both offer excellent public transit and walkable neighborhoods. Neighborhood safety is high across much of the country, and retiree communities thrive along the costas and in inland cities. Residency and tax considerations are familiar topics for veterans. Spain's non-lucrative visa, golden visa options for certain investments, and local tax rules all play roles in planning. Veteran networks and local expat groups help newcomers adjust to bureaucracy and daily life. English is common in coastal areas, but learning Spanish enriches both social and civic life. Beyond the practical, Spain offers culture at every corner: tapas bars, plazas, festivals, and museums. Mexico has long been a draw, seeking affordability coupled with vibrant community life. In many regions, the cost of living is dramatically lower than in the US. Private healthcare is high quality and far more affordable than equivalent services back home. Cities like Merida, San Miguel de Allende, coastal towns, private hospitals in major Mexican cities are often staffed by professionals trained internationally. English-friendly clinics are increasingly common. For routine care, dental services, and elective procedures, veterans frequently report strong value. Safety varies by region. Careful research and local guidance make a crucial difference. Weighted against cost savings, many veterans find the trade-off appealing when they select known, safer locales. Community life is warm veteran networks, and established expat circles create instant connections. Markets, plazas, local festivals offer daily chances for social interaction and cultural immersion. The climate ranges from coastal tropical warmth to highland mildness, a choice for preference and mobility needs. Residency options and temporary visas are straightforward in many cases, and property can be very affordable outside the high tourist corridors. If you prioritize stretching retirement dollars while staying connected to quality private care and a spirited community, Mexico holds undeniable appeal for veterans. It's practical, sociable, and remarkably accessible. Costa Rica earns attention for combining a stable democracy with robust healthcare options and a strong ethos of environmental stewardship. For veterans who value safety, many parts of Costa Rica offer low crime rates and welcoming expat and veteran communities concentrated in places like the Central Valley and coastal towns. Public and private healthcare systems provide comprehensive services. Private clinics are well equipped for routine and specialist care. The climate is tropical but mild in the highlands, offering veterans options for cooler mountain living or warmer beachside lifestyles, depending on preference. The country's focus on conservation and ecotourism creates communities that prioritize green living, outdoor activity, access to nature as daily therapy. This can be restorative for those transitioning from military service to civilian rhythms. Residency programs, including the Pensionado program, give retirees tangible benefits and incentives, making long-term stays feasible and cost-effective. Healthcare costs, while higher than some Latin American neighbors, remain reasonable compared to United States pricing, especially when balanced with the overall quality of life. English is widely spoken in expat enclaves, easing early adaptation. Costa Rica's safety, stable politics, and emphasis on well-being create a supportive environment for veterans seeking meaning, community, and reliable healthcare. For those who want nature and serviceable infrastructure in balance, Costa Rica stands out as more than a destination. It's a lifestyle choice that aligns with health and peace of mind. Panama presents a pragmatic mix of retirement incentives and accessible healthcare, making it an attractive option for veterans looking for convenience and value. The Pensionado program is among the world's friendliest for retirees, offering discounts on airfare, offering discounts on medical services, which can substantially lower monthly living costs. Panama City provides modern hospitals and specialists, while smaller towns offer quiet, affordable daily life. English-friendly services are more common here than in many Latin American countries. The banking infrastructure is well developed. The medical infrastructure is well developed. Many veterans wind up in communities that combine social activity, clinics, pharmacies, services that understand the needs of retirees and expats. The climate is warm year-round. The Canal Zone's history and cosmopolitan vibe add unique cultural dimensions. Healthcare quality in Panama City rivals larger international hubs, and costs remain favorable compared to U.S. rates. Veterans make use of private care for specialists and private care for elective procedures, while relying on public options for basic needs. Residency options for retirees are generous. Administrative pathways are well trodden thanks to long-standing expat communities. For veterans seeking a friendly, English-accessible environment with clear retiree benefits and strong healthcare options, Panama offers both comfort and value. It's a practical, welcoming country that tends to make retirement logistics simpler and social life fuller. Malaysia is often overlooked, but it deserves careful attention for its combination of low cost of living, modern private health care, widespread use of English among professionals. Cities like Kuala Lumpur and Penang combine high-quality hospitals and specialists with affordable daily expenses, and island communities offer relaxed seaside living. Veterans who want modern amenities without steep costs find Malaysia compelling. Private hospitals in Malaysia are internationally accredited, staffed by English-speaking professionals, priced attractively for retirees. Retirees may use a mix of international insurance and out-of-pocket payment. Safety in urban communities is reliable, and safety in many island communities is reliable. The multicultural society feels open and inclusive. Visa options for long stays and retiree-specific pathways are available. Community life is varied. Urban centers with vibrant expatriate circles, quieter island towns, community markets, and local clubs set the pace. The food scene is world-class and affordable, offering healthful options across cuisines. For veterans who appreciate a balance of modern infrastructure and tropical ease, the smooth English communication, strong healthcare standards, and approachable residency options make Malaysia especially accessible. If you want modern medical care, safe neighborhoods, and warm weather without a hefty price tag, Malaysia is a strategic and pleasant choice for veteran retirees. Ecuador offers a surprising blend of affordability, quality healthcare, and varied climates that suit many preferences. In the Andean highlands, cities like Cuenca provide mild year-round weather, historic charm, and reliable medical facilities that are both affordable and accessible. Veterans often find that housing and everyday costs in Ecuador deliver exceptional value, while medical care is competent and cost-effective. Expat enclaves in Cuenca, Loja, and along the coast foster supportive communities where veterans and retirees help one another navigate local systems. Many clinics in larger towns have English-speaking staff, and private hospitals in major centers provide good standards for both routine and specialist care. The ability to choose a climate, coastal warmth, highland mildness adds a layer of comfort for aging bodies and lifestyle preferences. Safety varies, as it does everywhere, but well-established expat areas have community networks and recommendations that help newcomers choose safe, welcoming neighborhoods. Residency options for retirees are workable, and the lower cost of living stretches retirement funds significantly. For veterans who prioritize affordability and community, Ecuador offers tangible advantages. The food is fresh, local markets are affordable, and daily life moves at a steady human pace. For veterans who want to live well for less, with access to healthcare and a caring social environment, Ecuador is a top contender. It's a place where simpler living and meaningful connections create satisfying retirement chapters. We've walked the streets, flown the coastlines, and sat in the waiting rooms of hospitals across 7 countries, measuring them against 6 criteria: cost of living, healthcare, safety, community, weather, quality of life. Portugal's safety and healthcare access, Spain's Mediterranean lifestyle, Mexico's affordability, Costa Rica's stability and eco-focus, Panama's pensionado perks, Malaysia's modern medical services, Ecuador's high-value living. The animated ranking graphic will appear now, summarizing how each nation scored across the 6 measures. Remember, the number 1 advantage veterans gain in these places is access. to care, to community, to safer, gentler days. Your choice will depend on which of the 6 criteria matters most to you. In 9 minutes, we've given you direction, not a prescription, the facts, the flavors, and the landscapes to imagine a life lived with comfort and dignity. So tell me, which country would you choose? Comment below. We'll end with a cinematic aerial shot, the final ranking graphic fading into view, calm, inspiring music as the scene slows to a close. Thank you for letting me guide you through these possibilities.